It's time for another army review from the Armies of the Lord of the Rings. Hello and welcome to yet another video here on the YouTube channel STF Wargaming Studio. My name is Andreas Norwegian Viking, and with me I have the Armies of the Lord of the Rings book for the Middle-earth strategy battle game, and I will now do a review on Far Harad. So this is, there are not many reviews left. I think it's this one and two more. So we'll carry on to Sunday, I believe. So Far Harad is one of my favourite evil armies in the game. I'm really looking forward to painting up Eastlings, but if I'm going to paint up an evil army after that, it would be a revamp of my tournament-winning, Steve Crow beating Far Harad army. That's two separate occasions. I did not win a UK tournament against Steve Crow, but we had the game against Steve on camera on the Hot Gates gaming channel. So you can take a look at that there. So Far Harad has long been my favourite army, and there's several reasons for this. It's the aesthetic of the models. It is the camels. I absolutely love the camel cavalry, and they used to have an awesome special rule, and now it's back. So let's take a look. The army may include Mahud Kings, Mahud Tribesmasters, War Mimics of Far Harad, Mahud Warriors, and Mahud Raiders and Half-Trolls. It's not a huge bunch of things, but they can ally historically with the Serpent Horde, gaining them access to everything that's in the Serpent Horde list, to gain a bit of extra shooting, longer range shooting, and other cool stuff there, including their heroes as well. But they're conveniently allied also with the Courses of Umbar, the Easterlings, Isengard, Mordor, Moria, and the Variags of Khand. And now we come to their old army bonus made anew, which is Warrior Pride. Even has the same name. Mahud warrior models that are within 6 inches of a friendly Mahud hero model that is engaged in combat automatically pass all courage tests they are required to make, which is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I love the special rule. So of course, if you have a Mahud hero riding a mimic, nothing's going to stop that going into combat. And when that is in combat, that is a hero, and it's a huge base, and that's 6 inches all around that base, and no model needs to take a courage test after that. And you'll of course move the mimic first because it tramples. So awesome special rule. Really want to see this army do good, and there's other good bits in here as well. Heroes of Far Harad have 2 options. It's the, well, 3 options if you count the mimic, and you should do because it's awesome. It's the Mahud King. So it's gone up by a goblin worth of points. But for that it has a few cool other differences. It is man, Mahud, infantry hero, and hero of fortitude. So it can only lead 12. I'm not specifically fond of that, because although I believe the way this is supposed to work is that you have to take the normal amount of models of heroes for every 12 troops. But again, a king should be able to lead more than a tribesmaster. That's my opinion. But its stat line has changed a bit. You have move 6, fight 5, 3 plus shoot, strength 4, defense 5, 3 attacks, so it's gone up by 1 attack, very very key, 2 wounds, 5 courage, also going up in courage value. And that's very very key with the army bonus, that when your army is broken, he will reliably stay on the battlefield, even with -1 from like Galadriel or well, if Galadriel still has the power, I forget. or Nazgul or stuff like that, or even Sauron. And it has 2 might, 2 will and 1 fate. It carries armor and club, has access to heroic strike and strength, and it can take a war camel. Now, camels are awesome. Always believe that camels are awesome, and most importantly because of their impaler attack, which, would you believe it, has become better. So a camel is move 10, strength 4, defense 4, 1 attack, 0 attacks, 1 wound and 2 courage, and that's 0 fight. But as a mount you always use the best stat available, so so that is wonderful. Impaler. When a war camel charges into combat, it will inflict 1 strength 4 hit upon 1 model it has charged. Cavalry model suffers the hits on both the mount and the rider. If after these hits the raider is unengaged and has movement remaining, the raider may complete its move in any way the controlling player wishes, stopping straight away, charging another target or anything in between. So previously the tactic was that you charge 2 models trying to kill one of them with impale attack. Now you don't have to. You can charge 1 model, impale that one, charge the next model, impale that one, and go, 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 as long as you have movement, which is fantastic. I really think this is a wonderful change to the camel, and it has not gone up in points. Blowpipes is always an option for the Mahud King, as well as a shield and a war spear, and ideally you want him on a camel with a shield and a war spear because that makes him an absolute combat beast. The Mahud Tribesmaster has not changed at all that I could see. It is Man, Mahud, Infantry Hero and Hero of Fortitude, and still the same amount of points. It has move 6, fight 4, 3 plus shoot, strength 5, defense 5, 2 attacks, 2 wounds, 3 courage, 2 might, 1 will, 1 fate. It carries armor and club, has access to march and strength for its heroic actions, and options for a war camel, blowpipe with poison darts, shield and a war spear. So no real change to him. The War Mimic of Harad, Far Harad, is however a new option, but not necessarily. It is gone up by 5 goblins worth of points, but it always comes with a Mahud Beastmaster Chieftain upgrade, which means it's basically gone up by no points at all. It is exactly like a War Mimic, and if you want to hear me talk about the War Mimic, I did that in the previous video, which you can watch by clicking on the playlist for Middle-earth. But a difference from the previous bit is that the War Mimic of Far Harad's Howdah has a capacity of 12 models. The only models that may ride in the Howdah are Mahud Warriors and Half-Trolls. So Half-Trolls can ride in the Howdah, you can have rappel lines and you can have rocks. So very cool thing to do. The Warriors of Far Harad are basically unchanged by 1 point. They are the same amount of points. They are Man, Mahud, Infantry and Warrior. Move 6, fight 3, 3 plus shoot. So now better at shooting. Blowpipes, go, awesome. You can have unlimited blowpipes in the army because they're not bows. They have armor, club and shield. They are continuing my stat lines, so strength 4, defense 5, 1 attack, 1 wound, 2 courage. Yeah. Option for banner, which I've never made, which is a big shame for my last army. Blowpipes are an option with poison darts and spear. So the Warriors of Far Harad suddenly became very good because blowpipes, although having a poor range, they now need 4s to hit instead of 5s when they moved. Mahud Raiders, unchanged in points, again gone up by 1 in shoot, and same stat line as a Warrior of Mahud Warrior, and they do have still options for banner, blowpipe with poison darts and a war spear. And they come with a camel, and as we already talked about the camel, it's absolutely awesome. I still think I have like 24 camels unpainted. I can strip my old models as well, so I really think I'll do a large camel army because these are awesome. And lastly in this list we have the half-trolls. Now the half-trolls are unchanged in points. They're man, Mahud, infantry and warrior. Move 6, fight 5, 6 plus shoot, strength 5, defense 6, 2 attacks, 2 wounds and courage 2. They have armor and club, can upgrade, well, take an additional weapon which is a 2-handed club, and they have the terror special rule. So that's my take on the Far Harad list from the Armies of the Lord of the Rings. Now I think that if you ally correctly, ally in some key models, I think Hasharin, maybe a Eastling hero with some extra bows in there. You can really shoot out your opponent before charging in with your camels and get the drop on them, which could be quite catastrophic. It could be really, really cool. So tell me in the comments below what you thought about this review and what you think of the Army of Far Harad so far, and if you'll have been able to use it in battles, because I'm always interested in finding out what you've done with these rules so far. And subscribe to the channel, like the video and share it with your friends. You can also support STF on Patreon using the link in the description below, and it is a fantastic way for you to support the efforts here at the studio, and it gives us the monetary means to expand, improve and give you more cool videos each and every day of the week. See if that's at all interesting for you, click the link in the description below and you'll be taken to our Patreon page, but more importantly, support your hobby.